Welcome back to our YouTube channel Aman Codes. In today's episode, we are going to discuss about types of arguments. In that, first argument is positional argument. Positional argument mechanism is the default argument parameter processing mechanism. So by default, PVM uses this positional argument mechanism only. So see here, used by PVM in functions for passing the value of arguments of function call. So in the function call arguments to formal parameters of function definition. Formal parameters of function definition, the values are going to passed. By default, PVM uses positional argument mechanism. We are passing the function call argument values to the function definitions formal parameter values. So this passing mechanism is known as positional argument mechanism. So positional arguments concept says that every argument value passing to the every formal parameter based on their position by maintaining order. So every value of argument passing to every formal parameter based on their position. In the sense, first we have declared 10. In function heading, we declared A. So the 10 is going to pass to A. So see here, in function definition, we declared A. In function call, we declared 10. So this 10 is going to pass this A. So this 10 is going to pass the value to this A parameter. So this is what positional arguments is going to tell by maintaining order and meaning for higher accuracy. So in order to get higher accuracy, we are using this positional arguments. In other words, the number of arguments in function call must be equal to number of formal parameters in function definition. So how many function call values are there? That many formal parameters should be available. Formal parameters and arguments must and should equal in positional arguments. Positional argument concept always uses the passing specific data from the function calls to the function definition. It is going to pass specific data from the function call to the function definition. PVM gives high priority for the positional arguments. So PVM by defaultly using this positional arguments concept in functions. So it is going to give high priority for this positional arguments. So let's see the syntax. DEF function name parameter 1 up to n parameters indentation symbol. So this is function definition in the sense. So this is heading, this is body. Overall function definition, right? So these are the block of statements to perform operations. See here in the function call. So this is a function call syntax. Function name, arguments we are mentioned, right? So this is a function call. So in function call, every argument value is going to pass to so formal parameters of function definition. See, argument 1 value is going to parameter 1 value. Argument 2 value is going to parameter 2 value. Like that, argument n value is going to parameter n value. This type of passing is known as positional arguments. Here the values of arguments 1 and arguments 2 up to arguments n of function call are passing to parameters 1 to n of function definition respectively. See what I said, this argument 1 value pass to parameter 1. This argument 2 value is going to pass to parameter 2. Like that, argument n value is going to pass to parameter n. So this type of passing mechanism is known as positional argument passing. So let's see the example on these positional arguments. So now I'm opening PyCharm. See here. This is my new file I'm going to create. See, positional args example.py. I'm going to define a function. See here, def display student data. So in this, I'm going to pass some parameters like student number and like student name. And I'm going to pass another parameter called marks of a student, right? So here I'm going to print that all things, whatever we passed inside, right? So whatever I passed here, I'm going to display the things. So first of all, I'm going to print student number, then name, then marks. See, after that, I'm going to print one thing. So before that, I'm going to print one heading like this, print of SNO/T. Next, S name, in the sense student name, like that I'm going to print marks also. So after that, what I'm going to do in the sense, I'm going to call the function. See here. So our function name is display student data, right? Of I'm going to pass arguments 10 comma guido comma I'm going to give marks as 89.0. So first of all, I'm going to execute this program. See here. See, we got student number is going to be 10. Student name is going to be Guido. Marks is going to be 80, right? So this 10 is going to pass value to this parameter called SNO. This Guido is going to pass the value to yes name. So this marks is going to pass value to marks. After that, it is going to print here serially. So first student number, then student name, then marks is going to get output. Positional arguments is going to pass values directly. In the sense, see, 10 is going to store in yes and only, not in yes name or marks. So this type of mechanism is known as positional argument mechanism. So here in the place of name, I'm going to declare like this. See here what I declared here. Marks is equals to 10 I declared. After that S name is equals to Guido I have declared, right? See, if I try to execute this program, it throws an error. What error? Type error it throws because missing one required positional argument. See, we are mentioned here three parameters, but we specified only two arguments. That is the reason we got error. Suppose if we are mentioned 89.9, then if I try to execute this program, then also it going to get an output called syntax error. So it throws an syntax error because we are mentioned marks is equals to 10 and we are passing 8.9 as marks. So that is the reason we got error. So if we remove these things, then we are going to get correct answer. See here. So I'm going to execute this program. So we got output, right? So this is all about positional arguments in Python. So in upcoming episodes, we are going to discuss about default argument. So that's all for today's episode. I hope you all understand. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to Aman Codes. Thank you so much for watching.